When you're filling out your list of places you want to go, what's your number one? Today we're going to be looking at 20 of the most wonderful places on Earth. We have some gorgeous sights ahead and some areas that are indeed one of a kind. Make sure you watch to the end and get to know these beautiful destinations in all their glory. Welcome to Forever Green. Make sure you subscribe for videos just like this, and with that, let's dive in. 25. The Faroe Islands. Municipalities of 18 volcanic islands make up this remote archipelago, outnumbering humans. Lawn-lined houses, rocky shorelines, and lush waterfalls are part of the Scandinavian landscape, but it also has a fantastic food scene. They're well worth a visit, no matter what time of year. The summer months bring long days of eternal daylight or a mild windswept winter for those who crave it. The Faroe Islands are said to have taken you to the roots of Nordic happiness. 24. Ojos de Mar, Bolivia. 6 turquoise waterholes lie within the salty plains of Ojos de Mar within the Toller Grande place of Bolivia. Inhabited with the aid of using stromatolites, deposits shaped with the assistance of algae and microorganisms, the water can alternate barely in color, relying on the sun's perspective from brilliant blue to seafoam green. There's significant scientific interest due to the stromatolites, which are some of the oldest traces of life on Earth and help give rise to the oxygen in our current atmosphere. On top of everything, the salt flats bring people in from around the world, creating a magical, crystalline mirror of the world around it unlike anywhere else in the world. 23. Mount Cook, New Zealand. Part of the South Island's Te Whanapamu World Heritage Site, Iraqi Mount Cook National Park is home to New Zealand's highest mountains and is a climber's dream. More than 40% of its territory is covered by glaciers, and the most extensive and longest glacier is the Tasman Glacier. Sir Edmund Hillary made arrangements for the first significant ascent of Everest, perfect for adventurers and hikers alike, as there are plenty of different trails no matter your skill level, age, or ability. 22. Emerald Lake, British Columbia, Canada. One of the most recognizable attractions in the Canadian Rockies, Emerald Lake is within the British Columbia Yoho National Park. This is a popular destination for snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and backcountry skiing during the winter. In the summertime, it is also an equally stunning sight, perfect for canoeing and fast swimming in the crystal-clear glacial waters. Emerald Lake is named and famed for its jade-colored waters, as legendary guide Tom Wilson found something extraordinary when he first stumbled in 1882 on this gem of a lake. 21. Radi Gali National Park, Pakistan. On the border between India and Pakistan lies Radi Gali National Park, which boasts breathtaking topographical features and gorgeous scenic views. The stunning, well-traveled region has always been the center of attention because of its captivating natural beauty, often frequented by tourists and locals alike. From spectacular views of natural lakes with crystal-clear waters to the absolute vastness of meadows with dancing wildflowers, it's filled with mesmerizing natural wonders, perfect for any nature lover looking to complete their bucket list. 20. Jodhpur, India. The walled, magical blue city is a tangle of winding medieval streets. Now mainly used as a museum, the monumental 15th century Megara Fort dominates the old town and network of box buildings, shops, and markets. Most notable for its distinctive blue buildings, which were colored to deter insects and keep the dwellings cool during intense summers. The ancient city is encircled by an imposing wall and can only be accessed through 8 magnificent gates. 19. Shark Bay, Australia. The westernmost point on mainland Australia is this UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was founded well before Captain Cook discovered land at Botany Bay, with Dutch explorers touching down in the 17th century. It's a diverse area made up entirely of tiny white shells, stromatolites on the Hamelin Pool shore, and the salt mine at Useless Loop. It produces some of the purest grade salt in the world. This is the perfect place to go on a road trip, and many travelers will include it on their list while traveling north along the west coast from Perth. Take some time while you explore. It would be all too easy to lose yourself at Shark Bay. 18. Paracas, Peru.
Perfect.
In a small town in the Ica region of Peru, Paracas is where the desert meets the sea. A vacation in this area isn't complete without a stunning boat ride to iconic Isla Ballestas, with rocky islands off the Pacific coast uniquely known for diverse wildlife, including flocks of sea lions and baby penguin crowds alike. While it's fantastic to see so many birds and marine life coexist, you'll see parts of the desert while touring that are unlike anywhere else. Most travelers will spend a night, but spending a few days gives you a chance to experience everything from a tour of the Ballestas Islands, the National Reserve, and plenty of time to relax in the bay in between. 17. Algarve, Portugal. The Red Cliff coastline and pristine whitewashed Moorish villages that dot the southwestern region of Portugal have started moving crowds away from the region's busier hotspots. It's known to have a sunny microclimate and affordable place to stay, such as Casa Mai in Lagos, making it a great winter sun option too. Travelers of all kinds will find something for themselves in Algarve, from golfing to nightlife, local food, and rich history. This is Europe's best-kept secret that you won't want to miss. 17. Sarakinico Beach, Milos, Greece. Off radar, Milos has become some of the best beaches in the Aegean without the buzz of tourists from Santorini or Mykonos. Moon-like Sarkinikio consists of mounts of undulating bone-white, wave-like volcanic rock. It forms a mesmerizing bay unlike anywhere else in the world. Sarakinko Beach is unquestionably the most Instagram beach in Greece and certainly the most popular on Milos Island, and it's not hard to see why. With white rock formations against rich blue waters, it's the perfect spot for kicking back and relaxing just as much as it is for exploring and being adventurous. 15. Death Valley, California. Known best as the hottest place on Earth, Death Valley reaches record temperatures year after year. It's a vast area of extremes, snowy peaks, scorching sands, and wildflower meadows alike. The national park encompasses a wide variety of varied landscapes. One of the most popular spots is the multi-hued Artistas Palette, a series of eroded hills whose coloring is due to the mountain's oxidation of natural metal deposits. The park is also recognized as a prime spot for stargazing by the International Dark Sky Association, and the park has rugged beauty that keeps people returning to the desert as a magical, barren desert landscape would. With a name like Death Valley, you can imagine many people would skip out on this level of beauty without realizing what they're missing out on. Would you chance a night in the hottest place on Earth if it meant experiencing the crystal clear skies that are world-renowned? Let us know down below, since we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. While you're down there, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe for others like it. Now with that, let's get back into it. 14. Masharam, India. Famed for being the wettest place in India, it's a popular hill station among Indian tourist spots. And there are no mountains in Bangladesh. The rain-bearing clouds deposit most of their moisture and rain in the hills, and in the winters, they receive the northeast monsoon showers. The region receives an annual rainfall of nearly 12 meters. For all its rain, it's blessed with incredible flora and fauna. While visiting, make sure to check out Sarampunshara, most famous for the giant stalagmite formations, which resemble the shape of shivling. The oddity draws tourists year after year for this exciting sight. 13. Provincia, France. In the summer, endless fields of lavender bloom and turn the provincial landscape purple. When the fragrant crop is harvested at the end of the blooming season, honey, soaps, and pastries are all made with an aromatic dose of the plant. It's famous for its lavish scenery, light, and colors, as the area is associated heavily with its share of gifted artists. The main attraction includes the city of Avignon and the wide variety of villages that can easily be explored by bicycle or car on the network of available country roads and highways. 12. Bayun, Cambodia. Built in honor of one of Cambodia's most famous kings, Jayavarman VII, Bayon is a 12th century state temple with unique architectural wonder in the heart of Angkor Thom. The discovery was vital as it allowed people to better understand the Khmer Empire's beliefs, values, and power. Angkor Thom translates to Great City, which signifies its cultural connection with heaven and earth. 54 Gothic towers carved with 216 gargantuan smiling faces of Avalokiteshvara fill the temple. The designs showcase the shift from Hinduism to Mayan Buddhism. It's off the beaten track, not far from the wondrous Angkor Wat, but still a close second in popularity. Number 11. Grand Teton National Park, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The three peaks of the national park are among Wyoming's most recognizable sights. This 90-year-old national park features hiking trails, clear alpine lakes of all sizes and all altitudes, heart-pounding climbing routes, tons of western wildlife, historical districts, camping, and so much more. The Grand forms the highest point of a range, and it's a place where many pro adventurers strive to go. Even newbies can find something here for them, perfect for mountain biking through the 310,000-acre landscape or floating down Snake River, as solid options as well. Number 10. Angel Falls, Venezuela. The world's highest waterfall, with 3,212 feet, cascades. It's located in the UNESCO-protected Canamilla National Park. This location is the actual inspiration for the Disney film Up, and it's every bit as wonderful as the animation suggests. Though the site is only accessible by boat or plane, it's absolutely worth the trip out. Tourism is an excellent way for the locals of Angel Falls to make a profit, as lots of natives take up jobs like tour guides, campground officials, or even boat chauffeurs. It's the highest uninterrupted waterfall globally and 3 times as tall as the Eiffel Tower. This stunning sight takes an incredible turn during the warmer, drier seasons, as the water is known to evaporate before it ever touches the ground, forming a mist instead of the usual plume. Since you've made it this far, go ahead and make sure you leave a like down below to show us your appreciation. If you want other videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on. That way, you never miss an upload. Make sure you watch out for number 1 on the list today. You won't believe what it has on display. Number 9. Grand Canal, Venice. The 12,500-foot-long canal runs through the center and has inspired various famous artists like Canaletto, Monet, and J.M.W. Turner. On either side, the channel is flanked by buildings dating to the 17th and 12th centuries. It's the grandest waterway in the whole floating city. It's known as the best way to appreciate the water-facing facades of Venice's most ornate palaces, as you can cruise the length of the city from a boat on the Grand Canal. It follows a natural channel, tracing a reverse S-course from San Marcos Balisca to Santa Caria Church, dividing the city into 2 parts. Number 8. Hwang National Park, Zimbabwe.
Perfect.
Hwang has a broader diversity of mammals than any other national park globally, and currently stands as the largest natural reserve in Zimbabwe. The size of Belgium, it's home to more than 50,000 elephants and 500 species of bird. The wet season winter months are the best time to see migratory birds, or you can book an off-season safari where you can be alone without the hordes of visitors for more up-close and personal experiences with nature. Though, for those worried about crowds, Hwang is not burdened by the clustering of tourism of other national parks, making it a hidden gem that gives you the space and quiet to soak up the magic of the bush. Number 7. Lake Eyre, Australia. The Salt Lake constitutes the lowest point on the continent and has a vibrant pink color due to its salinity. Unfortunately, the extreme salt levels won't make much for a swimming experience, but there's plenty to see, even if you can't bear the touch of the painfully salty waters. It's normally dry due to evaporated water, but fills completely just twice every 100 years on average. Now the natural beauty comes when the water level is low, as the glittering crystallized surface stretches just about as far as the eye can see, though it's spectacular to see the water birds descend in the thousands and fish converge in channels as it floods. We only have 5 left on the list. Can you guess which stunning, excellent locations made the top of the list? Put your guesses down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, because if you like this, we've got more where that comes from. Number 6. Bali, Indonesia. Minutes from the scooter-buzzing Ubud are artistry, low-key villages, vivid green paddies, vast jungles, and lush forests. Bali is one of the 17,000 Indonesian islands and sees an average temperature of around 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, making it a warm escape no matter when you visit. You can explore by bike and then head to one of the many excellent beach clubs. Beyond stunning beaches and magical temples, Bali has virtually every kind of natural beauty, from glorious mountainous areas with lush greenery, scenic lakes, gorgeous waterfalls, flower gardens, gushing sacred rivers, iconic rice paddies, and secret canyons that make it a one-of-a-kind destination you won't want to miss. Number 5. Seven Sisters Country Park, East Sussex, UK. Britain's untouched south coast is home to one of the country's most incredible trails and seaside parks, the Seven Sisters. With 280 hectares of chalk cliffs, a winding river valley, and flat-top grasslands with unparalleled views of the English Channel, it was most famous as it was a well-known landmark, connecting Totem to Camden Town in 1840, only to be cemented in 1872 with the train station, and 1968 with the tube stop. This might be a less than conventional pick, but just one look at the gorgeous green meadows and the stunning cliffs will change your mind. I'm sure of it. Number 4. Jaipur and the Hawa Mahal Palace, Jaipur, Rajasthan. The largest city in Rajasthan is filled with buzzing bazaars, sacred lakes, and gilded royal palaces. The incredible sandstone constructed structure has around 953 small exterior windows, decorated with intricate latticework that looks much like lace. It's called the Palace of Winds due to its clever cooling system that breezes through the inner rooms during the intense summer weather. Among the rosy-hued buildings of the Pink City, the honeycomb-like Hawa Mahal, or the Palace of the Winds, is undoubtedly the most recognizable of all. Number 3. Panjin Red Beach, China. A region home to 260 species of birds, famous for rice and bamboo shoots, the penguin is a hidden treasure that most well-traveled explorers hope to visit someday. For those looking to explore wildlife, the nature reserve has become home to more than 399 kinds of wild animals and 260 different types of birds. You can find endangered crown cranes and black-beaked gulls there, earning the famous beach its name, home of the cranes. The iconic red beach gets its appearance due to a seaweed that flourishes in the saline alkali soil, which soaks up from the surrounding salt water and turns the sand a bright, crisp crimson color. This is a one-of-a-kind sight that you truly won't want to miss. Before we move on to our number 1 pick, here's something we want to know from you. Have you ever been to any of these places? Do you think we missed any on the list today? Let us know down below in the comments. We'd love to hear your experiences and thoughts. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on to be the first to know when a new video is released. That way, you'll never miss a single one. Number 2. Marrakech, Morocco. The Kaleidoscope City may be known for its market life, spice cellars, and ancient medinas. Still, its reimagined ryads, excellent independent shops, and contemporary art scene give it a modern edge. There are many places to discover, from Yves Saint Laurent's restoration of Cobalt Blue Jardin Majorelle to smoked street food stalls in Jima El Fanoum. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has a timeless appeal with a blend of Berber, Arabic, and French influences. With the beautiful frenzy in the Medina, ornate Arabic architecture, and one of the world's finest cuisines, it's no surprise that even more people are traveling to Marrakech now more than ever. Well, that's going to be all for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This has been Forever Green, and we'll see you next time. And number 1, Paris, France. With its striking architecture, grand boulevards, world-class art, jewel box pastries, and classic places to stay, this is truly a city that never sleeps. Unrivaled with its food scene, it's best experienced by stumbling upon corner bistros down cobbled streets. This beautiful and cultural city is walkable with stunning sights and has been the source of inspiration for many artists, writers, and filmmakers. The romantic reputation it holds is earned, and the city of lights continues to dazzle and amaze across centuries.